Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Droplet Moth. This is not my first video on this channel, but it is my first drawing related video on this channel. I did crocheting, but I kind of wanted to start new. So welcome for those who are here, and welcome to anyone new watching. Today I am going to be showing you some finds I found at Dollar Tree. So I went to Dollar Tree and I picked up some goodies. Actually, I only picked up 3 goodies, and in that little haul it was this brush pen I found by Ink, the Ink brand. That is the Dollar Tree brand. A lot of their pens are that brand, and for $125, that is a steal. If this brush pen works exactly as I want it to, because these brush pens can go for a pretty hefty price sometimes. What my favorite part about it is that it says it's fast drying and archival ink, which is something I do look for in a lot of my art supplies, especially my inks and pens. The other thing I picked up, which was actually pretty cool to find, is this calligraphy pen, or a fountain pen, for $1.25. It comes with 2 cartridges of ink, and I thought for $1.25, why not? Let me try this out. I don't really use a fountain pen in my sketches just because I don't like the fact that I have to super control the ink flow, and I prefer like my micron pens that are one size, and that's the size I get. But for this video I did wanted to try it out, and if I like it, I might add it to my to-go bag, and that's what I wanted to see. I also got this whiteout. It's a basic whiteout. I've never really had one of these. I've always had that tape whiteout. That sucks. So once I saw this next to the pens, I'm like, heck yeah, I need this. So I got it. I haven't really used one of these in forever. I think the last time I ever used this was probably in school, and not like recent school, like high school, probably like middle school. So it's been a long time. Anywho, I am excited to use these 2 pens, because if they work exactly how I need them to work, that will be amazing, because going to a Dollar Tree is a lot easier than going to a craft store in my area where I live. So this is the Ink micro tip brush pen. It has nothing really on the packaging, on the pen itself. Basic ink. It kind of reminds me a lot of like the micron pens. This is what the tip looks like. A simple small brush tip, which is perfectly fine. I don't need anything super crazy, super giant, because I don't work with big stuff. My working style, or my drawing style, doesn't need any big brushes. That's why I work pretty great with an A5 notebook. So let's test out these pens. I'm gonna move this out of the way and make some cross hatches, because that's what I use. The pen itself is actually really smooth. It's soft, it's nice, it's actually pretty easy to work with. What I enjoyed was that the tip is not one of those stiff pens brushes, and it did say it was fast drying, so I'm rubbing it just to see if I get some on my fingers, which I did not. I like that. I don't know yet how it's gonna work with watercolors, but by itself, it's fine. I did notice that the pigment of the brush pen is a lot lighter than what I'm used to. My micron pens are a lot darker. Like, I get a really deep black with it. To test that out, I colored in the box that I was using just to see how dark this pen actually works, or how dark it really is. It is more of a really dark gray than a true black, but as you can see the hatching I made in the beginning. That is something that I'm not okay with. I don't like it too much, but if I'm coloring it in like all at once, I don't think I'll be able to see those lines. But I am going to continue hatching and drawing just to see how it is. By the way, guys, this first portion of the video is all voiced over, so I am trying my very best to like catch up to whatever I'm doing on the video. But after this little area is done, my camera picked up all my regular voice, so bear with me. Here I'm just trying out different hatches just to see. I usually do not use a brush pen to do cross hatching. My brush pens are mostly used just to fill in bigger spaces, so I was just trying to see if the pen is capable enough to hold and make lines. But the brush tip, like I said, is pretty soft, so for me to actually make decent lines, it's a little hard because I have to hold the pen really lightly. But you know what? That's not what I got it for, so it doesn't really bother me. So what I was wondering is that I don't know how sturdy this pen is, how long it's gonna last me, how much ink is inside this pen, if it's gonna dry out on me pretty quickly. So my goal is to use it as much as I can, just to see if it will last me as long as my other pens would. Even though, you know, I don't use the brush pen all the time for it to run out quickly, because I still have my brush pens that I've bought in years ago and they're still going. So my what's it called, my goal is to see if even if I stop using this pen, will it still continue. So here I'm still, again, like, I'm trying, like, I'm gonna start filling up a lot of things with the pen, because, you know, if the pen starts feeling dry, almost instantly you know that it's like a miss. But right now, from what I noticed during this time, is that it worked fine. Nothing, I have not felt any issues with it, nothing pushing, no dryness. Like, the pen came out perfect out of the package. So that is exactly what I'm gonna continue doing for the rest of this page, is just to work with it. Okay, so my camera died, but while it was charging, I started playing more with the ink micro tip brush pen from Dollar Tree, and I noticed that it's actually really nice. If you're looking for like a really dark pen, ink wise, this is not it. I've compared it to my Micron brush pen. Let me see if I can get it out of here. Not my Micron brush pen. Okay, if I compare it to the Pigma MB, the medium brush pen I have here, and my TomBow soft tip, says it here. My soft tip, This one, this is the Pigma, the Sakura. This is the pigment. And the tip is bigger, of course, because this is the medium brush. There is a smaller version and a bigger version in this, but this is the one I decided to pick. This is, let me put Pigma. And I'll show a close-up in a bit. This is the TomBow. This is what the brush tip looks like. It's a lot smaller, a little denser, but it's still soft. This one, of course, I need a little more strokes to get to the same amount as this one. But the pigment, again, is very dark. This is TomBow. And then the one I picked up right now is this one. This one. This whole page was created with this pen. So this is, I'm just gonna call it ink. Dot. So if you compare all of them together, I can't 100% see. Maybe the camera, you can kind of pick it up. The darkest one is the TomBow. And the second is Pigma. And then the last one will be the ink one I just picked up. If you're looking for something like this dark, then this one probably won't be the best pick for you. Anywho, this is the comparison. Like, it's, like I said before, it's like a dark gray. Like, you can still, it's still black. That's like the best part about it. It's still black. And the best part about this is that it's affordable. This pen comes with two pens. It comes with the soft nib and then the hard nib. And that together, I think at Walmart is where I bought it, is around like $5. Maybe. I have to double check. But $5 is around this one. This one, just by itself, if I'm correct, I picked it up, I bought it separately at Michael's, and it was probably around $3.99. Yeah. This one was $1.25. That's Dollar Tree's base price at the moment. I've noticed that they are raising their prices for certain things, but for their pens right now, that one came out to $1.25 on my receipt, and this is what I got. And these are the marks I was making, some hatching. I drew a little timer that was on my desk. I drew my character. I quickly sketched up some trees. I made some clouds, colored in some flowers. I drew a little Mothman, and then a whole bunch of hatching and the name of the pen I used to make all of these. I don't think it's a bad pen. Out of drawing all these things, I didn't feel any way that it's drying out or that it's ripping my paper or anything. Like, my papers, I have a pretty good page. Like, it's a thick boy, and it feels fine. It doesn't bleed through. Seeing how light it comes out on the paper, I don't think it's gonna bleed through anytime. But of course, if you're looking for anything like affordable, like you can't spend too much money and you need a brush pen for some reason, and you don't have a craft store nearby and you don't want to buy one pen online and then pay like an incredible amount of shipping, I feel like this could just be the one that does the job, which is pretty good, especially for its price point and how easy it is to find. But that's all I can really say about this, that it works, it feels great, the color is nice, it's a good tint of black grayish. I'm gonna move on to the fountain pen. This is the fountain pen. I took it out of its packaging, and this is the ink it comes with. There's no detail on what type of ink it is, it's just a basic fountain pen ink. I'm pretty sure I could find like a generic one that looks like this anywhere with a different color, but I'm gonna hold on to this. I've already put in the cartridge in here, so this is what it looks like. If I can open it, hopefully everything stays put. There, that's what it looks like in there. It did take a good amount of like force for it to pop in there. So it says on the packaging that this is a 0.5. It also has like a markings in the front, an EF, which I'm not 100% sure what it means, but it could be like the size maybe. I am not super educated on fountain pens. Like, I have the basic ones, and the most expensive one I think I have was actually gifted to me. It's a TWSBI, and I don't use it too much because it's a medium size nib, and I like working with smaller size nibs. So my best friend actually gifted me this Preppy pen that I'm gonna use to compare to this one, because it's the one I have in hand right now, and it actually has ink in it. But not only that, look at this design, and now look at these designs. I promise you I did not plan this. I did not pick my Preppy pen because it basically has the same designs on it. The little fans. Isn't that cool? Anywho, I'm gonna make a few boxes with hatchings with my Preppy pen, which is a size 03. Says it there. 03. And I will show you the comparison. So right now I'm gonna draw a little box. This pen is extremely smooth. Preppy. And it's I have no issues with it. It's soft. The ink comes out smoothly. Easy hatching, no issue whatsoever. I know this pen you can buy it in a smaller size nib. If I color it in, it comes out fine. And so if this size line looks a little too big or feels too big, I could always get a new one and a smaller one. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty good. Perfect. I've never had an issue with that pen. So now I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna call this one's actually called Jot, the brand of the Dollar Tree pen. So I'm gonna start off with box. Okay, my first impression, it is drawing that box was pretty smooth. I'll put Dollar Tree here. And the size of the lines are a lot thinner. These lines are smaller. The 0.5 is a lot smaller than the 0.3 on the Preppy pen. The hatchings, I could feel that there is a give, like you can feel a bit of, like I can feel the texture of the paper on my pen, which could be a good thing because it's like good pen feel, good paper feel, that you can feel where you are. So you can clearly see that these lines are a lot thinner than the Preppy pen. I kind of prefer the feel of this one because I can feel the paper. It's like, I guess like drawing in pencil. Like the pencil gives you a lot of give, if that's the right word. If you wanted to really try a fountain pen, see if you like it, if you would even like invest in a more expensive one, this isn't bad. Like I said, $1.25 for a pretty much basic fountain pen. It's a plastic cover, but so are these. These are just clear. And I don't even know what this is called. The pen holding is made out of metal, and it's pretty good. What I do enjoy is that when I close the pen, let me see if you can hear it. It's a good snap. You feel it. Like this is not gonna come off. This is not easily whatsoever. What I'm gonna end up doing is that I'm gonna make a sketch, a full pen and ink sketch, just with these two items. I'm actually gonna pull up a picture I have on my phone that I took while I was in Miami visiting family. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take me to draw this, but let me see if you can see it through here. It's literally a picture of bushes, some palm trees, and the clouds. The clouds are what got my attention to begin with because I really liked it. So let's see if I can draw like, I want to say like a pretty big thumbnail of it. Unless I start getting really too into it, I'll get real details. So that's what I'm gonna do here. So you can see what I'm drawing. I'm gonna put it right here. And it's only gonna be done with what I picked up at Dollar Tree. And I'm done. It's a quick sketch. I wasn't really trying to do something too crazy. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna write down the date of today, which is exactly August 29th. 29th, 2025. And let me see, let me zoom in. Oh, bring it closer to you guys. So that is what I came up with from the picture. And that was all drawn and sketched out with these two items that I got from Dollar Tree. Which, for the sky with the hatching, I was doing it like this just so I can keep my sketchbook in frame. But normally I would have it like, I'll turn it around and go like this instead. But for you guys, I did that. It did hurt. Don't worry about it. These are good tools for me just to like throw in my bag if I don't want to take this. If I don't want to take this, I can just throw these things in my bag and that's it. If anything, any updates, I will let you guys know. And if I find anything else in another Dollar Tree or in my Dollar Tree, I will come back to you guys with it. But that's about it. That's it. That's the end of this page. Now we turn our new one. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble about pens, because no one else here in this house cares. So it's just me and you. Alright, if you like these type of videos, let me know. And the next one will probably be just me like sketching and talking about a certain topic, because I've already been writing things down. But that's for another time. Alright, thank you again. And I hope you guys have a awesome week. Bye-bye.